So, do you plan to expand in the future? And if so, how?
I do. I plan to expand in major ways in the future. The first thing I'm doing is I'm already looking for a food truck because I would like to be mobile. That also creates a second stream of income a third, because the pie is the second. A third stream of income under Aunt Midge's. If there are a lot of people, who can't get to me during lunch, or who just don't have the means to travel this far. They might live in Long Beach, my hometown, or the Pass or somewhere, and they just can't get here. So I would like to be mobile, and be able to pop up at different events, and not have to load up a tent, but just get in that food truck and just go and show up. I would like to be in other states in my food truck at different events and really get the name out there, and that would really help me expand. And then after that, I will be looking to expand into a second location. I want to keep this location for the quicker items, more so around the lunch hours, where people can really come in here and get some quicker items on their lunch hours. But I also want to expand to where I have a second location that is dine-in, full-fledged restaurant with servers. I also want to expand by collaborating with other business owners. For instance, I have my own desserts that I offer, but I haven't been able to offer them as much as I'd like because I'm so focused on the food and getting it out. And then when it's time to open, I don't have time to go bake stuff, especially if something on my menu requires the use of my oven. So I am looking for people who specialize in desserts, businesses that specialize in desserts. And I want to do a tasting, even if I have to, show up to where they are or just place an order with them, so to show support. I don't want to just say, cook me something, let me taste it and see if it won't, put it in here. I'm not like that. I'll come spend money with you and support you at the same time. And so I can have my dessert case full, and then maybe once a week I'll have one of my desserts in here, but the other 3 days a week that I'm open, I can have other people have their desserts, and I can even use 3 other people, one for each day, and then 1 day for myself. That way I won't be overwhelming someone who's already collaborating with multiple other business owners. I don't want to put a heavy load on them. So 1 day out of the week, hey, I need 1 to 3 of your desserts or a variety, and then another day out of the week I can have someone else. But that is something that now I wanted to wait until I got in my spot and got open and had the opportunity for others to taste my desserts as well. But people do like desserts. After you have that good meal, you have a sweet tooth. You want some, something to munch on afterwards. So desserts would be awesome. So I am keeping my eyes open for people who offer desserts and treats, and especially baked goods, cupcakes, pies, cobblers, things of that nature. So if you are cakes, if you're someone that does offer sweets or treats, please hit me up via Facebook. Aunt Midge is on Facebook. On Instagram is also Aunt Midge's, or you can send an email to auntmidges@gmail.com. Either way, the business cell phone 228-731-2590. You can call or text me on that number. Any way you want to get in touch with me to say, hey, I offer this, I'd like you to take a look at it, and I would love to have my items featured in your restaurant. And then we can go from there and work out something to where both of us are receiving support. People don't have to walk out of here without having a dessert because I didn't have time to make them, and everybody's happy in the end. So that's how I plan to expand.
All right, cousin. I gotta ask you, for the people that don't know, what are your days of operation, and what days are soul food? Because I'm a soul food person. I'm not
okay.
I don't do seafood. Nothing against it. I've been more of a soul food person. So, what days are your days of operation and your operation days for the soul food?
Okay, my days of operation are Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We've already established Friday and Saturday is straight seafood. Now Tuesdays and Thursdays, those are the days that you can find soul food in here. I have over 100 menu items, Therefore, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's always switching up. So that also, again, goes back to keeping the anticipation high, because people are wondering, what's she going to do next? What is she going to do next? So I go down my menu and I say, hey, okay, I haven't offered this yet. So on Tuesday, I'm going to offer this and this. Or if it's a complex meal, something with a lot of dimensions, a lot of items that is going to take a lot of time, like this upcoming Thursday, I'm doing the turkey necks again. So you come Thursday, I'm going to have some soul food for you. So but when it's a menu like that, it requires a lot of baking and a lot of prep and a lot of time, I'll just offer one item on that day. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I typically tend to push back the hours to be 12 to 6, because a lot of those days, like I said, it's more complex meals. And over the time I've been open, I've learned that, hey, I need to push that back an hour and open up at noon for that. Just to get everything perfect, because I'm a perfectionist. I like for everything to be perfect, taste good, presentation has to be right. Fridays and Saturdays is definitely 11 to 6, because I know my routine for this seafood. That's down pat. But everything else, Tuesdays and Thursdays, is on the fly. You can find soul food in here on a Tuesday or Thursday. You can find authentic Italian dishes on a Tuesday and Thursday, authentic Mexican dishes. I created my own Mexican dish. I have Patron margarita chicken tacos. You can only get those at Aunt Midge's. You know why? Because I made it up. And so I have a lot of items that I just think of and come up with off the top of my head and just say, these flavors will go good with these flavors. And bam, now I have a new menu item. So that 100 plus, maybe it's like 116, is already probably at like 130 by now, and it's going to continue growing because my mind just never stops working.
You have an amazing platform going on.
Thank you.
You have an amazing story, amazing ideas. I'm just so proud of you. I'm proud of you. Now, this pie, y'all, is it a way that somebody can, they want to purchase this, or is it out?
Yes. Yes, I've been selling pie for a few years now. Okay. So in order to place an order for pie seasoning, you can contact me in any of the ways I mentioned above. Specifically, you can DM me on Instagram or Facebook, Aunt Midges, for both of those pages. AUN as in Nancy, T, MID as in dog, G as in Gary, E'(S) on Facebook. Once you start typing in Aunt, by the time you get to the MID, it's going to populate, auto-populate. And you're going to see the little logo with the house inside of the serving dish. Okay, that's Facebook. You can send me a private message on Instagram. It's Aunt Midges, all one word, no spaces on there. Or you can call or text the business cell phone, 228-731-2590. Once you place your order and tell me how many bottles you want, these are 4-ounce shakers and they're $5 each. So once you tell me how many you want, then I'll need your email address and I'll send you a PayPal invoice. You can pay securely and privately that way. And then after that, I will also need your physical address, or if you are local, I will meet you and bring your pie seasoning to you at no additional charge. But if I have to ship it to you, of course, I'm going to need your address, and then I'll get that, the shipping and everything will be included in the PayPal invoice, and I'll get it right out to you.
All right. Well, look here.
The location.
Location.
Gotta let them know how to
okay,
find me.
Tell them.
I am located at 10523 Lemoyne Boulevard, Suite C, in DeIberville, Mississippi. If you are coming from, let's say if you're coming from the west, heading towards Ocean Springs, I'm on more of the western end of Lemoyne Boulevard. The plaza that I'm in is AJA's Plaza, and I am right next door to Mylan Salon. There's a liquor store, then there's Mylan Salon, and then there's Aunt Midge's. This plaza comes right after you pass up the People's Bank and the little U-Haul shop that's right there. Mm-hmm. And it's across the street from the Sacred Heart, I think it's Catholic Elementary School. So we're across the street from that. If you're coming from the east side from Ocean Springs, let's see, you're gonna pass up, you're gonna go through a red light that has like a playground on the right hand side. You're gonna pass up a plaza with a little spot called CJ's, and that's it's DP Photography, Damian Pittman. Once you pass up that plaza, start looking to the right-hand side, and you're going to see Aunt Midge. It's easy to pass up if you're coming from the east. So you got to keep your eye out for it. It's going to be on the right-hand side. 10523 Lemoyne Boulevard, Suite C in Iberville, 39540.
Well, I'd just like to thank you personally for allowing me to do this, for blessing me and gracing me with your presence, first of all, because, you know, but for allowing this interview, putting you on the map, getting people to see. You know, a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people didn't know the location. So they go watch this interview. I'm going to spread it on all the platforms and let the people know. So, with that being said, it's your guy, DJ Elsino. Tell me your name.
I'm Tanaya Smith, a.k.a. Chef T of Midges.
All right. Thank you, guys, and we'll be checking you later.